This is the fun part about being an entrepreneur, is like I know that this guy can literally see every detail of that. Hey, what up, vlog? So we are out here at Tech City. It's really awesome because Mitch Glazer was recently on the podcast and we talked a little bit about Tech City, and then he showed us like all the plans for Tech City and everything that's gonna be happening, and I was like, dude, I wanna see it. So he invited me out to get like a little exclusive behind the scenes tour, which I'm gonna show you guys right now. So let's go do this, yeah?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Great to see you. Doing well? Good.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hello, vlog.
Dude, this is cool, man.
Yeah,
I was coming down the road and you're like, oh yeah, just look for my white truck. I'm like, there's white trucks everywhere.
So this is going to be a jogging trail around. You can see the stakes around here. So this is a dry retention basin that kind of overflows, and there's a big natural area back there where we'll have bat houses and observation platform, community center, and all that goes. And then the stilt homes that we've been talking about actually go around the edge of this. Yeah. So really, really cool. But these markings actually, they'll finish this basin up this way, and these flags kind of come around, and the jogging and walking trail will be around the top of that. It'll all be landscaped with trees and bushes and shrubs and the whole bit. So cool. So this will be a really cool daycare right here.
What, like a new building? A building going right here?
A brand new building right here.
Oh, damn. That's awesome.
So there'll be parking, there'll be a road that'll come down, there'll be parking here, drop-off area up front, 6,000 square foot daycare with education classes in each, for each of the age groups and everything. And then a playground.
What's considered the front? Like, is this gonna be the entrance, or is it the entrance over that way?
So we're gonna go up there. The entrance is off 441, but people drive around, and now other buildings go back here. So this is just one subset of a business that's gonna be here. And they're kind of in this area because there's going to be a big playground on the back side of it. Okay. So it's really cool. And so we'll go peek around. But yeah.
Dude, how exciting is this for you? You get just
better. But this is really about entrepreneurship. This is where companies come and grow. This is where you take your ideas and really become, you know, create a marketplace. And so that's really what we're fostering here. In the middle, there'll be a huge solar tree there, and then there'll be one here, one there, and then two on this side, and then it goes around. This is actually my office here on the corner. This is gonna be very cool. We're gonna have a old Model T here on the inside, and then we've got things like all kinds of one of the very first Apple computers, straight out of the box, never been used.
Hello, I am Macintosh.
We've got an old Wurlitzer jukebox for automation. We have a 1937 tractor that's going to be inside there because it will show, you know, about agriculture. And so we have an old Coke machine for automation. Just a lot of really cool things. An old cash register was going to be right next to the Apple computer. Just kind of show a 1912 cash register, you know, on a big stand and everything. So as you come through, there's going to be a coffee house cafe here up front. It's going to be, we'll have some containers, and so we're currently in design for that right now.
Well, like a container.
Containers.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So we'll have them stacked.
But is it a coffee shop?
Oh,
that's cool.
With a drive-through. So this is a pedestrian promenade. This is for bicycles and walking. This will be food trucks will come in the middle here, and then as more buildings, we'll figure out where the food trucks will sit further down. But this is all, as you can see, they're starting to lay the brick down here. And then there's sidewalks and planters and so forth that really soften this. And then what's really cool is over the top comes the bifacial solar panels. So those solar panels actually sit on top of those. So it goes high, low, high, low, high, low.
Right.
Okay. And it allows the air to breathe through here because you're talking about more than a football field right here. Okay. It's crazy. I mean, that's 300 feet from here, not to mention from out there to there, okay? So it's over a football field in length, just the first two buildings. And there's going to be 5 sets of these.
How you doing back there, Josh? You good?
Good. So there will be one big solar tree here that will go up and collect the sun from the south side, and there will be one down here. We know after talking to like lots and lots of people that sustainability is like just their #1, right? So we're going to end up, the whole entire complex ends up getting about $12 million of solar, okay? It's going to fire up the whole place, all right? The housing, the daycare, the food components, everything, right? So when it comes to housing, we're going to be able to do a turnkey deal. So you'll come in, you'll say, hey, I want this 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit. You know, not only do you get the bicycles, but you get the internet, you get cable, you get your power and your water and your rent all bundled, which is not a new concept at all, except it's all coming from right here, right? So we're literally investing in the energy portion that literally drives these units.
Oh, okay? So does that mean like the tenants and stuff won't have power bills?
One bill. There's no power bill. None. That's
even for the businesses, or
none. No, it's So what we're doing beyond that, it's really cool. So what we're gonna go.
I mean, how many thousands of dollars is that saving?
Well,
because
a lot, because
it's so that's incorporated into the rent.
When you do solar at this scale, it literally, you can provide it cheaper than the utility can provide you utilities. There's going to be, where those cars are parked, will be a row of parking. On the back side of them will be housing. And then there'll be a road that goes up, and like I said, takes a left where the truck is. On-street parking, an island in the middle, so it'll be a boulevard.
Yep.
And then housing on the other side of it as well. So it's just going to be cool.
This is what's, hold on. This is what's so fun. This is the fun part about being an entrepreneur, is like, I know that this guy can literally see every detail of that. I don't know how to explain it, but when you are a visionary, like you can just see it. Like, it feels so good, right? It is
exciting.
Visionary, baby, visionary.
This entire community will be extremely well organized and groomed. We'll have like one lawn service takes care of all 82 acres, right? So you have this seamless, you never really know where a property line starts or stops, and that's really what you want in a community. So if you think of, some of the better communities around the country, if you go to like Greenville, you literally go to private properties next to public properties, and you see the seamless interaction. You really don't know where the property line is. In a planned community, you get the same thing.
Right.
It's almost like Disney-esque. You go to Disney, everything's like really well organized between their housing, their retail, their entertainment sectors, and all of that. But all this stays raw. So it's that urban warehouse design. It's all insulated over the top of the roof.
Okay, so it's insulated on top. So this will stay exactly like that?
Exactly, yep.
That's cool.
It all gets painted.
I was about to say, I feel like that would be hot, but if it's
believe it or not, it's got, I don't know, about 6 inches of solid core insulation on top of it.
Could I put my emoji balls on there?
Probably so.
I want to send a drone through the middle of this thing. Have you done that yet?
Yeah, I've done it. So what we did here is we dropped a darker tone brick in here so that you get this feel, so that you have movement through here. Once the next buildings get put together, there's going to be this interplay between them. People will be coming from the back buildings, like up to the cafe or coffee shop, and people will, people who live in the community, each one of there's 252 housing units, and each bedroom gets a bicycle. So you can imagine on average there's going to be, 2 bedrooms to a unit on average, let's say, probably more than that. But each bedroom gets a bicycle, so you can have over 500 bicycles just in the San Felasco Tech City alone. Downtown for Gainesville, it's one of the best, certainly East Coast, probably the best ecosystem for the entire East Coast, in my opinion. You have And we say it all the time, and it's true. You have the brightest minds in the world coming to the University of Florida, okay? One of the largest engineering departments, putting out more patents, you know, than I think they're second in the world to MIT or something every year. It's that kind of creation, right, that is the hot spot for Gainesville. But we're offering a different slice of it. We're offering the entrepreneurial side. And so when companies are ready to take their ideas and launch them into the marketplace, that's when the San Felasco Tech City takes hold. That's when people want to come out here and have their own home, right? Grill out the back door, have a dog, get married, have kids, and be able to work and play within that ecosystem without a stranger being above them and a stranger being below them.
Right.
Both exist for reasons, and they're both very powerful. But this is the slice that was really missing, here in Gainesville. When you come back out and do this vlog again, and you see the
that's
difference.
what I love about doing this kind of stuff, though, is like seeing it in this stage.
Right.
Seeing it in the early stage. Because I mean, it's gonna be awesome to be filming out here, 5 years from now, and then being like, whoa,
right.
remember when?
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. So Tech City was pretty awesome. What'd you think, Josh? You like it?
I thought it was cool.
It's really, really
Super
cool. It's very, very cool to see somebody with vision like Mitch has, and I know Rich does as well, and being able to like make it reality. It's always inspiring. So it was fun. It was fun to get out there and get a little behind the scenes tour. So thanks for joining us on that. The rest of the day for me is really just tons and tons and tons of computer work, which is not super exciting, but part of it sometimes. So I'm gonna sign off and let Josh go home and start editing so we can put out another great video. And yeah, thanks for tagging along. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
What's that? Who's this? Who? Collin. Kevin, I love you. Did Kevin not buy yet?
Hello?
Oh, I know he's an investor. He needs to buy. We're going to send it to every
Hello?
investor. Yo, who's this?
Yo,
Colin, what
this
up,
is
man?
Collin.
It's Gary.
Gary, what's up, man?
Life is tremendous. Thank you for supporting empathy with your recurring case order of empathy.
Dude, you will not believe this. I'm like laying in bed and I see you go live and my wife is about to go to sleep and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've already been meaning to buy wine anyway. And when I saw you go live and say that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the opportunity that I've been waiting for. Dude, I have been a huge fan of yours. Not months, I'm saying years, bro, like years. I do have a question I want to ask you that I don't know if you've ever been asked before. It's a little bit more on the technical side though. Because I do a vlog, I started doing vlogging, really documenting my journey down here, and it's doing really well. I also have a podcast too, and the thing is, like, I see sometimes where you guys will like blur out people's faces, or like, are you getting people to sign releases or doing your vlog?
Nope.
Okay, so when you bleep out, numbers or something in like one of your 4Ds and that kind of stuff, like, is that because they requested it, or is it because? I mean,
once in a blue moon we'll post game, but like 90% is our subjective call. D-Rock has a good flavor. Babin was great at learning. Dustin, a new crew, like Caleb, like they're starting to learn. D-Rock's kind of watching a little bit. Like we're learning. I mean, look, we had a week about a month ago. I'm looking at Andy and Dustin. We had a week about a month ago where like 3 different pieces of content caused us some headaches because we didn't like blurt everything, or the context was lost, or the way we titled it. So it comes with the territory, but the answer is no.
So do you have to go back and take that down, or like what do you do in that case?
We take it down for a second, blur out or whatever, or beep out or edit out and repost it, right?
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
That's it.
Gary, you're awesome, man. I love you, dude.
Back.
Thanks so much for everything you do.
Thank you so much.
All
See
right,
ya.
see ya.